I'm quite fussy. I'm quite specific on what I want. I do want ideas from other people, but if they don't fit in with what I want, I still want to do what I want, not be guided by the salesperson and what they've got in their back room and that's what they want me to have. Quite high standards, you know, if I do a job at work, I do it very well and I try to go out of my way, and that's what I expect other people to do to me. So I am quite fussy. The specifics that I liked was I liked flat fronted drawers without the panels on there. I liked the hinges to be shown, not hidden. So there were little specific things that if you went into a kitchen company, sometimes it was ready-made. You get what's there and you can't change it. I was able to pick all those little specific things to make my kitchen. Searched lots of internet sites on kitchens, got ideas, tried to find out prices. Couldn't really find what I wanted with the specifics, so did an internet search on handmade bespoke kitchens. Came across Tenacity Interiors along with another couple and sent them all emails. And Tenacity came back very quickly, started up a conversation. It appeared that they could do what I wanted them to do, and the conversation just led on from there. I did present Tenacity with a few challenges, and I changed my mind a few times as well. At the drawing stage, when everything had already been planned, I came up with actually maybe a different, better idea. And at all times they were able to chop and change, accommodate. You know, it wasn't a problem that I was messing them around, I guess. But the specifics that I had, I wanted a workstation in a cupboard where I could put kettles and toasters and appliances that otherwise could be quite messy on the worktop, and I wanted them to be behind a door but easily accessed, and that was quite a challenge to a lot of companies to be able to do that. So it was either compromise on what I wanted from one of those big kitchen companies or go for what I wanted but quite expensive. And what Tenacity did was they did the bit in the middle. They gave me everything that I wanted without having to compromise, but at a price that I was able to make and not be totally outrageous.
Well, if I'm really honest with you, I'm not that mad about kitchens. I didn't really think I was very interested in kitchens, but having gone through this process and got what I think is an amazing kitchen, I really love using the kitchen. I really love being in the kitchen. I love cooking, and I've always loved cooking, but I especially love cooking now. It just makes such a difference to have a lovely modern kitchen with lots of room for everything and a place for everything and everything in its place.
The other thing that I wanted, I like lots of things. It sounds so mad, doesn't it? We wanted to have an office space in the kitchen, which again could be quite cluttered if everything was to view. So I wanted that to be behind some doors that matched the kitchen. So if you were just to walk in, it would look like an ordinary cupboard, but if you knew it was there, you could open that and there would be a computer and office equipment behind that. So that was quite specific as well to this kitchen.
One of the best things about working with Tenacity was the chance to visit the workshop. And I remember on the Saturday morning that I went over to meet Carl and Trevor over at the workshop at Massingham. I was really quite excited because I knew that they'd got a lot of kit in there, you know, very high standards and very exacting processes in the workshop to deliver exactly the kitchen that you want.
I bought the appliances online got them delivered to Tenacity so that they were able to build the frames around, make sure that they had the right sizes for everything, and then on delivery day they brought everything back to the house and were able to fit it from there. So the appliances were not a problem, being able to order them online, just get them delivered there instead of to my own home address. Tenacity were really helpful in working alongside the other workmen. So we had a flooring company who needed to come in to fit flooring so that units went on top, so that then the flooring could come back and finish the bits in between. We had a plumber who needed to be there before and after to connect water, to disconnect water, to fit washing machines. So there was quite a lot of negotiation that had to be done. Tenacity called the workmen beforehand where that was appropriate. They talked to the guys on the day, they worked between them, they were really accommodating, everybody got on. I think they worked really well with the other tradesmen that we had come in. Installation week went better than I thought it could do. Obviously you have no kitchen, you have no water, you've got a team coming in and trying to work in the space where you live. It's not easy, but it was easier than it could have been because Tenacity were very accommodating. They were able to start early but finish to clear up to allow us some sort of evening again before starting all again the next day. Quite quick, managed to put everything up quite quickly.
I very much enjoyed working alongside the guys because there was always something that I could help with, get involved and not so much help them out because they knew exactly what they needed doing and they came in and they just did it. I was often consigned to tea making duties and putting the kettle on and they drink some tea, let me tell you.
I would have no hesitation in recommending Tenacity. I'd have no hesitation in using them again. So if I was to move, need another kitchen for whatever reason, I would certainly use them. They were very responsive. They replied to all emails really quickly, texts. They were really keen in coming forward with ideas, suggestions. They gave me handles that I could take away and look at. They gave me ideas on colours and ovens and sizes and books and worktop samples. So they were very keen on trying to make this kitchen work for us as well as what they could build. Nothing was a problem, nothing was too difficult. Even when I chopped and changed my mind a few times, I would have no hesitation in using them again.